So I don't know if I'm about to be bragging or complaining because I genuinely don't want to be doing either of those things. But I'm not sure if overqualified is the word. I've been pretty sure bitchy was the last description that I got. The last barista job that I had, I was in the middle of a child custody case, and really just was at work to make money. I needed the job. And I was working with kids that were in high school going into college. And I was brought back to the days when I started working in coffee shops and how I would wait until the end of the shift to do all of the work, and how I thought I was so cool, and I'd get high on caffeine and talk to everyone about things. And I get it. It's great. It's fun. It is. But I grew out of that, and I just wanted to get in and get out of there. And, so I was perceived as quite bitchy, I guess. And so then, now I've had training in three places: Denver, Brooklyn, and New Jersey. And then on top of that, smaller trainings in Alabama and Montana on how to make coffee art, how to pour coffee latte art. And it took me a long time to actually really appreciate the art of coffee. And in one of those states alone, I can think of at least 7 different stores that I worked at. But I'll tell you, one of these shops, I started working right after I quit another job in the same area. And for some reason, all of the customers came to this place that I started working at because the other place shut down. And I happened to then, I was a newbie, but I knew everyone's drinks. And that in that type of business is a good asset. And so they decided to put me on the machine. I'm trained in different machines, old school machines and new school machines. And they decided to put me on the machine, which made it competitive. It made people resent me. So then later I came back and they rehired me and they made me go through the training pretending like I had never been at the place. And I just consider that such a waste of both an employee and everyone's time. Why? What does that do to everyone? What does that show everyone to have to pretend to not know things? I could train people. I could probably teach most people. Actually, the last coffee shop. No. Yeah, no. A lot of these jobs, I could probably train most of the people that I have to work under, and it gets old having to pretend to play dumb. And I'm having a hard time getting a job as a barista. And I know the business. I even have a food handler's license, for the love of God.